everybody. Okay, for so long now, I have been getting requests for us to vlog our homeschool day. And today, I'm finally gonna try to do it. And the reason that I've been holding off on it is just because I'm not a cinematographer. I'm just not good at that sort of thing. I also, you know, I don't have fancy editing software, so I'm not good at that either. Those just aren't my niches. But yes, I am going to just do what you asked. I'm going to vlog the littles today. Originally, I was going to vlog, you know, our whole homeschool day all at once. But then I realized that since I break things into groups, that it might actually be easier if I do 1 week of vlogging the littles doing homeschool, the next week vlogging the middles doing homeschool. I probably will not vlog my teens doing homeschool just because there's a couple reasons. First of all, they're really camera shy. So that's one reason, which is funny because my 14-year-old daughter has like 3 YouTube channels. But yeah, she's camera shy. So anyway, so that's one reason. And the second reason, the bigger reason actually, is just because since they are in high school now, most of their work is done on their own. You know, the only thing that I really help them with at times is math. Other than that, they're like just out and about doing their work. They manage their own time. They do it when they want. So that would be really hard to vlog. I would literally have to be following them around the house all day, which I don't have time to do. So after I do this week and the next week of the middles, the following week will probably be a vlog of the whole day so that you can see how it looks all together. And then we will get some bits and pieces of my teenagers in there. So anyway, let's get started. My kids have actually asked me if we could start early. We usually start at 10. But they asked if we could start now. They're excited about getting done. It's Friday, and some of them are going over to my brother's house to sleep over, so they just want to get this day done. So we're gonna get started. Okay, so this right here is actually our call to homeschool song. We change it every 6 weeks. We pick a new song, so this is our song for this period. And the call to homeschool, everybody does. It's not just my littles for this, because we start out with devotions with everybody. So call to homeschool is just everybody getting their wiggles out, and it's their way of knowing when they hear this, it's time to find their Bibles and get ready to start school. Our Lord Jesus Christ has done. So we're going to read Ephesians 6:11, and I'm going to ask you a question afterwards, and we're going to see who can answer it, see who's listening. So Ephesians 6:11, just have to turn to it. Are you ready? Yeah. Put on all of God's armor, then you can remain strong against the devil's evil plans. So what do we wear to protect against evil, London?
God's armor.
Yes, we do. We wear God's armor. We're also going to read a couple other verses that have to do with this. When it was talking about the real war between good and evil, we're going to read Ephesians 6:12. So right after it talks about the armor, it says, "Our fight is not against human beings. It is against the rulers, the authorities, and the powers of this dark world. It is against spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly world." So the fight that we have as believers is not just in the physical world here on earth, it's also the spiritual world. And one last verse that we're going to read today is 1 Corinthians 15:57. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And that says, "But let us give thanks to God. He gives us the victory because of what our Lord Jesus Christ has done." So Jesus died for us. He took care of everything for us. I saw what you were doing, Ireland. Huh. Anyway, Jesus died for us. He took care of our sin for us. He covered our sin. So right now we're going to pray, okay?
Can I go after you?
Yes, I'm going to pray first, all right? Okay, so as you can see, a lot of our schoolwork gets done. Kenzie's waving. A lot of our schoolwork gets done on the floor. We have the dining room table, which they could always do it at, but a lot of times they just choose the floor. A lot of times we also, there goes my cat off the dining, or the living room window again. She does it on almost every video lately. Anyway, So now normally we will do Bible and read aloud first, which as you can see there, Kenzie's paging through the book that we use to read Bible together. It's just a book of Bible stories. But it's not technically Little's time yet. As you can see, Ireland is still doing her math, and Summer actually took the initiative to just start her spelling on her own. So that's what she's doing here. And I don't know how well you can see this here, but all I have her do is just 3 times each. I get the words from Natural Speller. It's for the 1st and 2nd grade list. And that's what she's doing. She's doing them 3 times each. And she does that every day. She also has to write the date at the top of the page, which I can see today she's probably going to do that last. I don't do the actual activities that are in the Natural Speller book, just because I think that a lot of them, they're just too schoolish for my taste. So I think the 3 times each is a good way for them to just, you know, get it memorized how to do it.
I usually do Friday last because it's easy to, like...
To write?
Yeah.
Okay. Kenzie, you're not going to do your spelling right now?
I'm already done.
Oh, you're already done. Okay.
Wait, Mom, you have to check it.
I'll check it. Do you want to get... Here, show it to me, Kenzie. We'll see Kenzie's word. Now, Kenzie, she's only kindergarten. So, and I should say this summer, she would be considered 2nd grade. But I don't really do spelling usually with Kenzie. I only gave her words because she asked for them. But I don't usually do words at this age. See, but she has bat, hat, sat, fat, rat. Do you know any of these words yet? She's still learning them. She likes to write them, but she...
Bat. Sat.
No.
Hat. Cat.
No, look at the first letter.
Sat. Mat.
No, look at the first letter. You're looking at them upside down, too. That can't be easy. Look at... Fat.
Fat.
And
rat.
Rat. That's right. All right. So first... Today we're going to read our Bible story book, and then we're going to read a book called The Lotus Seed. And do you remember the other day we started learning about Thailand? Remember? Yeah. Bailey, can you actually go and get our maps book? I think it might be over by the window, and just put another one there, because we're going to go over the continent song in a little bit. But let's read our story out of the Bible, Summer. Okay. New tablets and a new agreement. God was so disappointed in his people that he said he wouldn't go with them into the promised land. They would have to get along without him. But Moses begged the Lord to change his mind. He said, "If you are not with us, how will all the people of the world know we are special to you? If you don't go with me as I lead the people, I don't think I can do it." Thank you. God replied, "All right, you have pleased me, and I think of you as my friend." Pay attention, Summer. "Because you ask it, I will go with you to Canaan. Now prepare 2 more tablets of stone, just like the ones you broke. Bring them up to the mountain tomorrow." Moses obeyed, and the next day he went alone to the mountain, taking the new tablets. God met him there and made a new covenant or agreement with him. He said if the people would start obeying him faithfully, he would do wonderful things for them. He told Moses not to make any peace treaties with their enemies in Canaan, because God himself would see that they were destroyed. God also told Moses more about how the people should worship and about feasts they should have to celebrate the goodness of God. Moses promised to keep the agreement. Then God wrote the commandments again. Moses went down the mountain and joined his people. Because he had been with God, his face was shining, but he didn't even realize it. So that can be found in the book of Exodus in chapters 33 and 34. That story can be found. So that's how we got the 10 Commandments, knowing what we should and should not do.
Okay,
now we're going to do maps first. We're going to sing our continent song first. Yeah. Ready? Okay, so let's open to our page. Ready? Here we go. North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Europe, Australia, and Antarctica. This is the continent song. Now this time though, you have to point at the continents. Ready? Here we go. North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Asia, Europe, Australia, and Antarctica. This is the continent song. One more time. Ready? Here we go. Whoa, hold on. Wait, don't push the book down. Here we go. North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Europe, Australia, and Antarctica. This is the continent song. And do you remember what continent Thailand was in? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Which one? No, not Australia.
This one.
Asia, right. It's in Asia. Yeah.
Asia.
Okay, so anyway, we're going to start reading the lotus seed. Well, you want to look at Thailand again? Oh, I just bumped you in that. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, so all right, we'll find where Thailand is. I don't remember what page Thailand is on. I think it says in our Beautiful Feet book. 54. So I love this book so much. It's
54.
Yes. Remember remember I showed you the picture of that what was it? The cat bear or the bear cat? Remember we looked at the picture of that, and they have sun bears. Remember the pangolin, the things that walk really funny that we learned about before? I didn't even know those existed. See, this is Thailand. It's all the way in like the southern part of Asia.
Is this all water?
Yes, it is. That's the Gulf of Thailand. That's right. That's a lionfish. Very good. That's a floating market. They actually float on boats, and it's a floating market.
Okay, a Lamborghini.
No, a lemur, not a Lamborghini, a lemur. But you're right, and it's a lemur in flight. They fly. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Moon rat. Yep.
That's a moon rat. And coconuts.
Coconuts, right? Right.
And some. And a house. Of course, house.
Oh, Phantom Rong Temple. I've seen documentaries about that one. And look, this is the flag of Thailand. See?
South America.
That's a flying dragon.
Yeah,
remember,
flying
Siamese
dragon.
cat. Remember?
I want a Siamese cat. The Siamese cats live in the world.
Do they live in the world? Yes, there are real Siamese cats.
Wait,
we
what
don't
about
have
in
any.
our realm?
You mean in America? Well, you can buy them. Okay. So anyway, so we are going to read the lotus seed right now, and this takes place in Vietnam, and it actually shares the same peninsula as Thailand. So we're going to read this, and then we're just going to have some questions about this in a little bit, okay? All right, so we just got done reading the lotus seed. Why was the lotus flower so important to the grandmother?
Because he took the flower and he planted the seed inside of mud, and the grandmother was crying.
Yes, that's what happened when her grandson took the seed. But do you remember?
The day he lost his golden dragon throne.
Yes, the grandmother saw the emperor cry one day, and he lost his golden dragon throne, and she took that seed to remember that day.
See, look at it. She's planting it.
Well,
I know, she was trying to plant stuff.
She was looking for something to remember him by. So she actually, see, these are lotus flowers, and she plucked a seed out of it. And so that's where she got her seed from to keep, right?
Yeah, she wanted to keep it.
And what happens, now we talked about this, what happens that causes the grandmother to not be able to eat or sleep for days? What made her really sad at the end that Kenzie talked about before? What happened to that seed?
She lost her seed.
She lost her seed. What happened to it?
I think a girl took it.
Oh, I think it was a boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was it her grandson?
Yeah.
He took it, and what did he do with it? He planted it. And he couldn't remember where he planted it, did he? But what happened then? What happened one day?
A lovely flower.
A beautiful flower came up.
Yeah.
Right. And then what happened with that lotus flower? What did she do then?
She gave him a seed.
Yes, she gave seeds to all of her grandchildren to remember her by, and then she took another one to remember the emperor by. Right. So, you know what we're going to do today?
What?
We are going to... Are you?
Can I go in my underwear?
No, you're not going to go in your underwear. Anyway, okay. We are going to draw a picture of the lotus flower today. All right? Okay, so right now, the girls are just drawing a picture of a lotus flower. They're going to put it in their little notebook that goes with their Around the World with Picture books. That's actually where we got this lesson from, and the idea for that book is from Beautiful Feet Books, Around the World with Picture books. So, let's see. Drawing some flowers here. You can like hear my cat every 5 minutes falling off that windowsill. You know, cats are supposed to be graceful. She's not. Is Luna graceful, or does she fall off the windowsill all the time?
She always falls out the windowsill.
Yeah, she's so goofy. I don't know why she goes up there.
How did she hurt herself? Somewhere. I drew it with my pencil.
Well, you can color it in when you're done.
I know. I need yellow. Oh wait, is that orange or yellow?
That looks like an orangish yellow. Is there a color like that? Okay, then use that. That's fine.
Where's Pinky? I need Pinky.
So right now, they're done. You want to show us your picture, Summer?
I didn't color this one.
Oh, you didn't color it. Kenzie is already putting hers in her Around the World notebook, and that's what this is right here. Here's Summer's. Oh, hold on. There's your lotus flower. Beautiful.
That is not beautiful. That's what you said.
Okay, so this is actually, Summer started this book last year because she started Around the World last year with Ireland. And Ireland has moved on to the middles right now. Bailey, can you please not turn that on right now? I said no before. Okay, so yeah, and this is just some of the work that Summer did last year too. They learned about China and Japan so far. Now they moved on to Thailand, and this book was actually that they read today took place in Vietnam,
Look at my face.
which is right near Thailand. Oh, you added a little face to it. Very cute. Okay, so Summer, what you're going to do is you're going to glue that in this book right here. Hold on one second. Right here. Take that. Take the glue stick, and then look, I wrote lotus flower on Kenzie's book. I want you to write
right here.
Yeah, so glue yours in the book right there, and then write lotus flower at the top. Okay? What? Doesn't that one work? Can you not sit on the table, please? Can you please sit on the bench? Yeah, we're getting, that was a nice shot of your head. Okay.
Is that the, no. There's,
So you hear that? That was my cat again.
Yep,
Seriously, she's going to ruin my blinds.
This one is a new color. It's called Blueful.
Oh, Beautiful. Yeah, that's the new color in the crayon
Yeah, it
box.
looks like that.
In the Crayola box. It is, and it isn't a nice color.
Yeah, so
All right,
this
so-
is Blueful.
Oh, yeah. Let's get that glued in there.
South America, Africa, Asia.
Oh, she's reading the, she's singing the consonant song now. So she's just going to get that glued into her notebook. And then after they're done with this, we're going to get them started. They're both going to do reading eggs today for their reading.
Yeah,
Now-
I'm doing it first.
Okay, well, we typically do teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons, but right
I
now,
always go first.
well, didn't you go first yesterday? You did. Yes, you did. You went first yesterday for math seats. Anyway, they typically do teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons for reading, but right now, Kenzie has reading eggs until November, and Summer has it for about 2 weeks. So we've been doing reading eggs just as a little break. Okay, just for a little break from Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. And they will get on with their math then, and then that will be the rest of their day. So, we're going to just get them finished up and head on over and get them started on reading and math.
Cat.
Very good. Yay!
Next. Got another little cat now.
Yes, you
How
do.
do you spell cat, Kenzie?
Anchor.
Anchor. This one. Kenzie, how do you spell? I'm
Okay.
trying to do this one.
Yeah, it says circle 1/2 of the animals in each group. So how many butterflies are there?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay, what's 1/2 of 6?
3.
Right, so do you want to circle 3 for me?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and how many beavers are there?
4,
So what's 1/2 of 4?
2.
Good, so circle 2. Good job. See, she already got this math sheet started earlier today on her own. So we're just going to flip over to the other side. Time to the half hour. Okay, you added your little heart. So this is 5 o'clock. And when the big hand is at the 6, Kenzie, shh. When the big hand is at the 6, that means 5:30. Another way to say that is 5:30. And there are 60 minutes in 1 hour and 60 seconds in 1 minute. So now what time is it here?
It's 8 o'clock.
Right, can you write that down for me?
I forget how to write 8.
You forgot how to write an 8. Kenzie gets really into her reading eggs, as you can tell behind me. She's very excitable. Okay, do you know what time that one is?
11:30.
Very good, 11:30. What time is the next one?
4:30.
Good job. Okay. Write the differences. You know how to do that.
I'm doing this. 5.
Mm-hmm. I'll be over to you in a minute.
2.
What is it? Is 7 minus? Yeah, 3. Good catch. Mm-hmm. I'll be over in a little bit.
Is
Kenzie.
this 6?
7 minus 3.
Yeah.
What do you think? If you have $7 and you spend 3, how much do you have left?
4.
Right. I always seem to understand it when I apply it to money. It's so funny. Good job. All right, so now
I'm going to do like that.
there was nothing wrong with that too. It was fine. Okay, so right here, write 2 addition facts and write 2 subtraction facts. So you're going to write a fact family for this. Do you remember how to do that?
No.
Yes, you do. I bet you do. Let's see if you can figure it out. Okay.
And 2.
Okay. See, you did remember. I
Is
know,
it 5 or
Kenzie. You have to
2?
hold on. Just play reading eggs for a while. I'll be right over there. You know that I have to help her first. I'm just going to leave. Okay, what do you need help with?
What does this one start with?
Ball. Which one says B? Which of those letters? Yeah, you have to listen to the first sound. Banana. Yeah, listen to the first sound. See, now you got it.
Mom, I need your help.
I just left you. Hold on. What is the next picture? An ant? So you got it right. I can hear you did. You didn't need my help. Okay.
I need your help, Mom. Mom, now I need your help.
You hear this? This is why I break my kids up into groups. If I would try to do all 8 of them at once, no, it would never work. Okay. On school days, Ross gets up at 7 o'clock a.m. On Saturdays, he sleeps. Oh, you already did it. 1/2 hour later. Uh-oh, hold on, though. What time does Ross get up on Saturday? And yes, you did write 7 o'clock, but it says on Saturdays, he sleeps a 1/2 hour later. So what's a 1/2 hour after 7 o'clock?
It's 7:30.
Yes, 7:30. That's what they were looking for. Good job. Very good.
School?
You still have to do reading eggs, but for now you can go play until she's finished with her map, okay? All right. All right, so now Summer's turn on reading eggs. Actually, she just got finished with math. I thought she was going to be able to play for a little bit, but Kenzie had already finished her level. So.
Written like this. And I makes
Hi.
Good job.
This is the word I. The I and the E together make the long I.
Yes, Kenzie, I will be with you in a minute. She's very demanding. Kenzie, out of all of my kids, she's like, I always say Kenzie was the grand finale of my kids. She is the most demanding. It's so funny. All right, so now we're doing Kenzie's math. She also uses Abeka. I didn't mention that before, but Kenzie and Summer both use Abeka math. I really, really, really like it because I like the fact that they do different things, you know, kind of as a review on each page. But anyway, so Kenzie, look here. You have to count how many animals. So it showed you here. How many buffaloes were there? How many were there?
4.
Right. So now try to figure out how many eagles there are. You have to count the eagles up there. See them on the chart?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right. Right. 7 in the box.
7.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now do the, is that a cheetah? Do the cheetah. How many cheetahs are there?
Not a cheetah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how come I didn't do this one?
Because I was looking down here. Because that's next there. If you want to do that one, you can. It doesn't matter. It's up to you.
I'm fine. So I want to go on chickens. 3.
Right. Uh-oh, you wrote it backwards. No, erase first. Erase first. Good job. Now you want to do the seal.
Yeah. So there's 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Good. Are you putting that in the right box?
Yeah.
Right. Uh-oh, I see a backwards 5. Erase. Her 3s and her 5s. She's working on that. She's always getting those backwards. You have to move your head so I can see if you're doing it right. Come on, lift your head up. Okay, that's better. Now, how many pandas are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right, 6. Okay, and what's the next one? What is that? Oh, a skunk.
Yes.
How many skunks are there?
2.
2. Okay, now at the bottom it says circle the number that is greater. Remember, greater means bigger. So which one is greater?
This one.
Right.
So it should do I have to circle it?
Yep, so do that for all of them.
And this one?
Mm-hmm.
This one?
Let me see. I can't move your head. Which one's greater, 30 or 42? Which one's greater?
42.
Right.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Right. Wait, which one did you show me?
This one?
Right. What number is that?
A 12.
Right.
And this is totally right.
That's totally right. Okay. Now let's see what's on the other side. Do you want to do the other side today? That's a calendar for September, and tomorrow is the first day in September. Do you want to do the September calendar today, or do you want to wait to do that? Yeah, I know. That comes up next week. We're going to be doing that.
A pen and a phone and can I do this?
You want to do that today? Okay, well, we're going to tear this out because it's going to make it easier, okay? Okay, change in plans. Now she decided that she wants to watch Summer do her reading eggs. But you know what? That is all for our homeschool day. Summer is still working on her reading eggs. And what they did today was they did devotions with us in the morning. We went on to their Bible reading, or it was a Bible story. And then we read the lotus seed. We talked about that a little bit. They drew a picture of a lotus flower and they glued it into their Around the World book. Then they each did spelling and math and reading eggs. And so that was our day with the littles today. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Next week, I'm going to be vlogging with my middles, and we'll see how that goes. And I think that one is going to be a lot more involved. They do, you know, a bit more because of their age group than my littles do. With my littles, I mainly try to focus on basics. I think that's the most important thing at this stage. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day.
Bye!